Hello, I'm Leon Warden with your SCV NewsBreak for Thursday, May 12th. A Santa Clarita business owner who posed as a Swami was sentenced to 60 days in jail and 5 years probation for sexually assaulting several women. 62-year-old Gokula Nanda will be required to register as a sex offender for the rest of his life and attend sex offender compulsion classes. Nanda pleaded no contest to the charges, which happened at various locations between 2011 and 2015. The Castaic Lake Water Agency successfully completed bond sales of $56.4 million to refinance its outstanding debt and to obtain additional funds for new projects. The new revenue will go toward groundwater banking and treatment plant upgrades. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, see what Metro plans to do about transportation in Los Angeles County. Plus, a local nonprofit is making every day Mother's Day. Stay tuned.
Hey George, there's breaking news.
AM 1220 KHTS. I'm George Cummings with breaking news here in the Santa Clarita Valley. It turns out we have an emergency situation going on.
Ready in 5, 4. Breaking news from the Santa Clarita Valley. There's an emergency situation happening in Saugus right now, and our news crew is on the scene with more information.
Hi, I'm Steve Lopez, and this is my friend, Mr. Ayers.
Hi, I'm Nathaniel. I'm a musician who just recently had the incredible privilege of playing for the president by invitation in the White House.
Our friendship continues, as does the urgent need for housing and mental health services. For those in need, making the right choice can be complicated, but through kindness and compassion, we can all make a difference.
Welcome back. Los Angeles County is expected to add 2.5 million people to its population by the year 2057. And Metro officials addressed the public in Santa Clarita Wednesday to talk about the problems that could arise with such a large influx of people over the next 41 years.
Metro officials addressed the public Wednesday night to talk about a new measure that could make it onto the November ballot.
What we are proposing is to consider actually generating another half-cent sales tax.
The half-cent sales tax would generate $120 billion over a 40-year period and would be matched with state and federal funds. The ballot also proposes extending the Measure Our Sales tax for an additional 18 years.
We also are proposing that after that 40-year period, we would keep 1/4 cent of that sales tax for what we call state of good repair or maintenance of the roads and the infrastructure that we built. The idea on this plan, very summarized, is to be multimodal. We're looking at freeway improvements, bus routes, rail routes, Metrolink improvements, again, pothole repairs, street and roads, bike lanes. We're looking at providing a portion of this funding to be set aside to help keep fares low for our seniors and disabled, some of our most vulnerable populations.
But not every facet of the draft transit plan is making Santa Clarita representatives happy. Councilwoman Marcia McLean said that with more than 500,000 people relying on Metrolink daily, the fine print on the planned November ballot measure has her worried.
500,000 people, if they want to take the train, are relying on Metrolink. And yet, the proposal is to give another 1% of Measure R funds right now, which is 3%, to make it 4% of a half cent, which is about $33.5 million a year. However, in 2040, there's a big question mark. And the only guaranteed amount is $17.5 million a year. That is not acceptable. And I'm asking that the wording in the proposal be changed from can possibly raise it to a 1% cap to say will raise it to at least 1%, and if more is needed, to take a look at that. That's the only way that I can possibly support this measure, or not oppose it, let me put it that way.
The ballot measure language is set to go before the Metro Board in June, and they will make the final decision on asking voters for the money. For SCV TV, I'm Haley Cook.
For more information on how you can voice your opinion or attend a meeting, log on to metro.net/theplan. Well, Single Mothers Outreach is going out of its way to honor local moms. The organization will be hosting a fundraising competition to see which Santa Clarita business can raise the most money during the month of May. Money raised will go straight to single mothers who are becoming independent and effective role models for their children. For more information on how you can get involved, log on to Single Mothers Outreach Facebook page. Now turning to weather, Thursday saw highs in the upper 80s. Overnight lows will dip into the 50s. Friday is going to stay warm with highs in the mid-80s, but temperatures will cool down by Sunday. That's all for your SCV Newsbreak. For more local news, you can log on to hometownstation.com or scvnews.com. I'm Leon Warden. Thanks for watching.